New at 8 o'clock, a short film about a puppy's journey has been making the festival rounds, and now the director, the executive producer are getting to show it here in the Bay Area.
It's very heartwarming. It's called Andy, A Dog's Tale, and it comes from the minds of a couple of North Bay powerhouses. KRON 4's Justine Waldman joins us in the studio to tell us more about it.
It's very heartwarming. I think that it's right up your alley, Ken.
Yeah.
A Canine Companions is one of the first and largest service dog organizations in the country, and they want this film to raise awareness on how these puppies can be trained to help people with disabilities live a better life.
He's the star of the latest film from Petaluma's own Ignite Animation Studios, a classic hero's journey about the runt of the litter who overcomes a few obstacles to find his forever home.
I think it's just a very simple story. It tells the attraction.
Gene Schultz was the executive producer for the film and is also involved with Canine Companions, a national organization headquartered in Santa Rosa that raises and trains dogs to assist those who might be facing one of nearly 70 different disabilities. As a board member, Schultz has a pulse on the need for service dogs and wanted to try telling the story from the dog's perspective.
I mean, our dogs are magnificent. You know, they are so willing to work and attached to the human whom they work for, but this just tells it so simply.
It was really fun to create the story and the dilemma and how you actually push through your fears and accomplish what you're trying to do.
For director Jamie Wheelis, this was not his first time working in animation by any stretch. His credits include Yoda, The Hulk, and Davy Jones. But directing this short film during the pandemic presented its own challenges. Wheelis worked with artists around the world, from Canada to Serbia to Australia, communicating over Zoom to make sure they got the models just right, and then Canine Companions to make sure that they got the dogs just right.
The details of the look in the eyes so that they could capture an eye and capture a fluffiness of a furry puppy that's different from an adult dog. And so those are all details that those animators have to figure out.
All that hard work paid off. Andy, A Dog's Tale has been accepted to 15 film festivals and won Best Animation in Greece. It's currently screening at the Mill Valley Film Festival and has been a big hit with audiences of all ages.
There was a little girl, 8 years old, who raised her hand, and they said, "Is there anything you want to share?" And she just said, she raised her hand. She goes, "Your movie reminds me of my parents who left Guatemala, and we moved here, and I didn't want to go, and I was scared. But now that we're here, it's great." And I'm going, the movie has nothing to do with that. It's just how, and that's a win in my mind. It makes you connect to something in your past or your memory, and it kind of comforts you. And that's what I think this film does already.
So the director, Jamie Wheelis, tells us he's already getting requests for a sequel, and both he and Gene Schultz will be at the Mill Valley Film Festival tomorrow morning at 11. They're going to show the film and then followed by a live question and answer session. Here live in the studio, I'm Justine Waldman, KRON 4 News.